Hi, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for all signs and any sign that you may be thinking of. Today, I'm going to ask my spirit guides, what is the energy that is around you at this time? What's next in love? What could be coming your way? So welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly guided here for the first time. Let's see what our guides have, our angels have. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you need us to know at this time? What is it that you want us to hear today? I am listening for you now. Let's start with a little angel message first. Let's get a couple of these. See what they say. I have released the number 876. Let go of old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve your highest good. Embrace the freedom in your life. Nothing can hold you back, they just said. Okay, so you can go after what you want. You can push away what you don't want, right? So, but it was very much a feeling of nothing can hold you back from what you really want. I have adaptability, the number 765. You are flexible and capable of facing changes. Trust in your strength to navigate any challenges that arise. You can get through something. Okay. So, but it felt like in a positive way. Like if somebody were to come into my life or has come into my life is going to change, but I'm flexible. I can make it happen. I can make it work. Especially when I want it, and especially with the right person. Reassurance. Oh, I love this. 747. Trust your intuition and make practical decisions that align with your higher purpose. Your guardian angels are acknowledging your efforts, trusting your intuition. That I feel confident, right? I feel confident in the decisions I'm making. I feel like I can choose whatever it is, whatever direction that I want to take it. So yeah, you're always in control, Spirit just said. So they want to start with that you are, nobody can tell you what to do one way or another. So you're always in control. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you want us to hear? I have a Devil. I have a Knight of Cups. I have an 8 of Wands. And I have a Page of Pentacles. The word they're sharing with me was value, and it came in with the page. So it was a sense of, I struggle with, I'm assuming somebody in your past that didn't respect you, didn't value you. They could have been very difficult. It could have been a very difficult situation. It could be behind you because I'm not feeling like I'm struggling with this connection. But I do feel like moving forward, the number one thing that you are challenged with is, one, not attracting that type of energy again, but two, finding someone who you feel really truly values you, because you didn't have that in the past. So part of me is saying, I definitely need value. I'm going to tell you that you've got this kind of whirlwind of love coming in. This is being swept off your feet. And maybe you're being swept off your feet and you're struggling with, is it true love, or am I just kind of being swept up in the moment? And I think a lot of us have that. Like, do they really value me? Do they really respect me? Are they going to respect me in the future? I would say that a Knight of Cups does. I always see it as a true love. It's kind of that hopeless romantic card. So I do see it as my true love card. But I'm going to say swept off your feet. Okay, so be prepared. Get ready, they're saying. Maybe this person's really going to be the person that takes your breath away, so let's keep going. So far, so good. But yeah, the little bit of I want to be valued. Yeah, absolutely. That's why they gave you all these energy cards that said you always have a choice. I have a 5 of Wands. I have a 6 of Swords. I have a 3 of Cups. and I have strength. They shared with me with the Five of Wands and the Six of Swords, I can't do it again, is how it came into me. Well, there's no reason to do it again, okay? If you've removed a devil from your life, if you've removed a very toxic, difficult situation from your life that you felt like you went round and round with, and you felt like you just had to move on from that connection, they said you are struggling with, I don't want to do it again. You don't have to do it again. That's why they gave you the lesson of walk away when it's not working. They gave you the strength to pick yourself up and start over, start your life over. The Three of Cups is coming into me more as, not only are you going to not do it again with the wrong person, but you're going to celebrate love. This is a celebration. I mean, this is, a forever love, they're even saying. Okay, so I'll take a forever love, Spirit. Yeah, I think that sometimes when we have a very toxic connection, when we have a narcissistic energy, we have a controlling energy, we could even have an abusive energy, emotionally abusive, physically abusive, somebody who's got alcohol problems. And we just say to ourselves, I just can't live like that ever again. Okay, then don't. Don't put yourself in that situation ever again. Don't just assume it's going to happen. Don't just assume that that's all that's out there. This is a loving energy, okay? This is definitely a celebration of love. And the only thing I think they're saying is, like, stick to how strong you really are inside. Be stronger than your worst nightmares, right? This feeling of, the only person who's going to protect me is me. So you've got to be open to this new beginning. Look at this beautiful sun. Isn't it gorgeous? So is this person coming into your life to celebrate love? I mean, maybe they just want to show you that it can be different this time. Okay. Not with the same person. The way I said different this time means with somebody new. Okay. But not every relationship is the same. You have to know that. So this is, maybe you're not going to recognize this kind of love. This is what it's supposed to feel like, Spirit's saying. It's supposed to be, they're saying, warm and inviting and peaceful and simple. And I'm going to say, get ready to celebrate, because it's going to be the kind of love that you've been waiting for, or maybe you didn't even realize existed. Sometimes we don't even realize how good love can be, because we don't have, we have something that wasn't good to compare it to. Spirit, please share with me. So imagine the best of the best, okay? Imagine your life. Imagine all your wishes come true. Let's just say it that way. I know we don't live in a fairy tale. I know that, we live in the real world, but we also deserve to be happy. We also deserve beginnings where this person, what did they say right from the beginning, values you, that this person respects you. I love the energy of sweeping you off your feet. A little bit of catching you off guard and saying, hey, like, here I am, welcome to my world. I have passion. Beautiful. I have limitless. Look at this beautiful unicorn coming into your life, like with limitless love, or we can have it all. We can create the life that we want. Only it's going to be up to us to invent the life that we want. I have joy coming into my life. I love this little intuitive eye also on the sun, because I feel like you've opened me up. You have made me realize what love really is. And sometimes when we have those kind of pains in the past, we have a really hard time accepting what's normal. Okay. And when we're in a normal, healthy, happy, joyful, passionate relationship, we think something's wrong. We think that this isn't what it's supposed to be. We're like waiting for somebody to take the rug out from under us, or, you know, where's the, okay, this has been fun, but it's all going to be taken away. You know, we just don't believe it because we're not used to normal. And normal is happy. I like boundaries. We have boundaries. Maybe we respect each other's boundaries. It could be as simple as that. I have balance. I like a little bit of feeling of a queen bee energy, like I treat you like my queen. You are my queen, something along those lines. We're filled with abundance. It's flowing. Abundance is flowing. There is a sense of, I just fear I'll never have this for someone out there listening. That needs to be switched. That's a mindset. That needs to be turned upside down to, I know I will have this. I know that it's just a matter of time. I know that I deserve this. I know my person is out there. So that's a mindset. So when we go down that fearful kind of, you know, rabbit hole, then we change our mind to, no, this isn't going to help me. What's going to help me is saying and acting as if this love is in my life and coming into my life, bringing the emotions to the surface, Spirit just said, feeling the love, knowing I'm worthy. So there's this beautiful energy blooming there. I have, I'm determined. I get what I want. You know, there was a part of me in the beginning of this reading that said that you get what you want. There really was this beautiful sense of making the right decision, but also this sense of not settling and not just giving in, and being determined to not give up on yourself so that you attract the kind of love that you are meant to have. So I think that you are going to do that. No doubt in my mind. I have a feeling you're there. I have your intuition is guiding you. What is your intuition? And the bottom of the deck, you guys know I love compasses. So the combination of this compass and intuition is really catching me right now, because it's a feeling of my inner compass is guiding me, and your inner compass is your intuition. So your intuition is really talking to you right now, and they could be putting people in front of you as we speak, and they're asking you to, they're saying, beware of your own energy, beware of this person's energy, and trust your instincts. It's almost like, is this person making you feel the way that you feel like you have value, the way that you feel worthy? So trust, that feels beautiful to me. Your inner compass, your inner compass guides you to this love. You know, there's this kind of inner knowing, confirms. I feel like it's a confirmation. Some of you may be feeling it now, confirms this love. And so I do want you to trust that. That feels good. Spirit, please share with me. I have a Hermit. I have a King of Wands. I have an Ace of Cups. And I have an Emperor. This person, this King of Cups and Emperor, I got to tell you right now, let's go back to this determined. How about this person is determined to catch you, okay? This person is determined to figure out a way for you to fall in love with them, okay? This person's not going to take a relationship lightly. Okay, there's a sense of strong self-confidence. There's could be success behind this person. This person, they're saying, I have my eye on you. So you've caught their attention. They want to chase you. This is a chasing situation to me. And then you're asking yourself, is this somebody I want to be with? I'm going to say yes. They're saying not only let the light in energy, but it was like, let the love in energy. So I do feel like I'm going to go from this Hermit to overflowing with love. And maybe I'm going to have a hard time with that. Maybe I haven't had these feelings in a long time. Falling in love. I don't remember the last time I fell in love, if ever. So maybe I'll have a hard time with that. But they're saying let the love in, almost like the hermit following the lantern with, follow the light, but let the love in. This person is going to chase you, okay, and sweep you off your feet, okay? They're going to chase you until they catch you. And they are probably going to be pretty determined to do this. So they see something in you, obviously, that they are attracted to. It could be personality. It could be anything, lots of things. It could be your inner beauty, your outer beauty, lots of things. I have an Ace of Pentacles and I have a Knight of Cups. So this person is not only romantic, but I feel like very generous with that romantic energy. I feel like they're very giving. I feel like they are going to, they're going to surprise you. And that feels good. It's the person who, I don't know, maybe they go out of their way, to, not that they have to go out and buy you presents, they're not going to be able to buy your love, but I don't know, they go out of their way to find out what kind of food you like, and then they find a really good restaurant based on recommendations or reviews that's just really good, and it's in a little out of the way place, and but they went out of the extra mile to find it, so that to me would be romantic. Romantic gestures. 4 Cups, that came into me as not giving in. I have an Ace of Swords. So has there been a period of time that I haven't let anybody in? This feels like I haven't let anybody in. Maybe you made up your mind for a while that you weren't ready, or you just haven't met anybody to let them in, but it feels like I just wasn't interested. Sometimes we're just not interested in relationships. We just don't have the energy for it. We're burnt out from looking or talking to people. So maybe you've gone through this, but I'm going to say that this knight, this king, this emperor finds a way to penetrate that with their actions, their words, their energy. And you see something in them. 2 of Cups. Knight of Cups. All right, let's see. It's just, these are fairy cards, but I am getting this kind of beautiful springtime energy. I'm hoping you're picking up on that also. Maybe it's just a beautiful day when we meet. Maybe it's one of those days where you're hearing the birds chirp, or you see a flower, breaking through the surface, and it could be the first blooms of the spring. It just feels like spring is here, so I think that that's more of a timeline feeling to me also, that, it's coming back to life energy. So I would say it's not only a new beginning, but I do feel like it's coming towards us here in the spring. Spirit, let's do a timeline cards. Let's see what they have for timeline. Spirit, please share with me this energy that's around us. Who is this person chasing us? Let's see. Who is this person ready to chase you? I have in a few days. Okay, that's very encouraging. I have a few weeks, few days, few weeks. I always feel like I want to say just around the corner or soon, when I get cards like this, and it's happening now. I'm going to say the energy is in the universe. It is in bloom. I'm just waiting for that first daffodil or tulip or whatever, one of those crocus, one of those early spring flowers to break the surface. And then I feel like this love is here. They said, get ready to celebrate. They're sharing with me this person is going to chase you and sweep you off your feet. They asked you to listen to your inner voice, your inner knowing, so that you can confirm this love and trust it. So let's put this out into the universe and let's ask Spirit to guide you now. Beautiful reading, guys. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I want to thank you all for being here. If you are new to this channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words and your comments. If you're interested in a private reading, please visit my website at kathymamolenspsychicmedium.com. Reminder, I have 2 other YouTube channels with different types of readings, and those links are in the description below. I hope you enjoyed your reading. We'll see you all again real soon.